Florida.
Florida.
Taylor Swift impression. Welcome, guys. I am Dollar Dr. Jennifer, your part-time reseller, full-time, part-time veterinarian. And we are here with an update of the Florida trip. So if you have not watched those videos, definitely take a gander. Did them around Christmas, New Year's last year. I went to a bunch of different Goodwill outlets in Florida and we got a bunch of stuff. We got, let's see, I think 92 items. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it's been 5 months since the last video. And there is a possibility that not everything is listed. Most of it is listed, but there's a possibility that not everything is. My death pile is a hot mess. And I kind of went a little crazy at the beginning of the year. There were a bunch of like bag sales and then a penny sale. So yeah, things got a little out of hand. We're working on reorganizing right now. It's a mess. Anyway, at the end of the last video, if you haven't watched that, you can also go back and watch that one. I already did one update, I think about 2 months after my trip. And at that point, I had only sold 9 items out of the 92. But I had already made a profit of $71.61 from the entire trip. So I was already like on my way and I was happy. And now it's another I think it's like 5 months later now, so I think like 7 months from the trip. And so we have an update and we're gonna go through everything that's sold, how much it's sold for, how much I got, and then at the end, we will go over my profits so far from this little road trip that I did. I might be doing another road trip soon to Florida, and there will definitely be some bins locations visited at that time. So definitely stay tuned for that. Nashville is also coming up. So lots of fun travel coming up soon. So I'm just gonna get into it. This is literally in no order at all because it's me. So some of these have sold fairly recently. Some of these have sold in the last 5 months. Spoiler alert, I do have now 34 total items sold from the haul of 92 items. I will say I think 1 or 2 items I did keep. And then 1 or 2 items, there were a couple books as well, which some are listed and some are not, because I have so many books to read. I'm gonna definitely have to take some books on some of these road trips I'm going on. Even though I'm driving, when I get to the hotel, I can read. So we're just gonna start. The first item was this Madewell brown plaid button-up shirt. It sold for $12 on Vinted, and anything on Vinted, there's no fees. So I get $12. So I was pretty happy with that, to be honest. Next, this Ann Taylor wide leather suede belt. It was really cool looking. I'll definitely put some pictures up here. It was vintage. It sold for $14. I got $11.05. Then literally today, I sold this American Eagle mini skirt. It was new with tags. This sold on Vinted as well for $7.97. Then sold a Lucky brand belt. It sold for $15. I get $12 on Poshmark. This Land's End chambray skirt. I use words like modest. For some reason that really helps with these kinds of things. It did sell for $29 and I got $23.20. Sorry, I'm having to read it off here. I did not memorize any of this. Then a Disney Parks Goofy hat. So it was definitely from the parks. It was like a foam hat. And it sold for $13 on Vinted. This is actually a really cute sale. Like the people actually sent me a love note afterwards and they were like, thank you so much. We just got back from Disney World and we forgot to buy our son this hat and he is so excited. So that was really nice. Then I sold these Mockingbird candy cane pants. They were like a corduroy pant for $2.30 on Vinted. These Trump mugshot socks sold for $8. I get $5.05. True Religion red corduroy pants sold for $2.25 on Vinted. I sold these Draper James jeans for $32. I get $25.60. Sold this Paris Hilton travel bag. It sold for $35. I get $28. That was actually a fun sale. It was a fun bag, especially if, you know, 90s. That's hot. Anyway, one of the mystery ties from the horrible mystery ties that I got, definitely check out that video because I basically threw out most of them. It was like the Three Stooges golfing. That sold for $6 on Vinted. Probably the best sale, of course, was this Lovers and Friends dress. I did pay up for this, and it did end up selling for $100. I got $80 from it. Then Toy Story Woody cowboy hat sold for $15. I get $12. I had a run of stuff. I randomly had some Toy Story stuff when it came out in theaters, and all of it sold like really quickly. I kind of wish I'd had some more, but it is what it is. And then I sold this Michael Kors tie for $3 on Vinted. This Smathers and Benson belt. It was like a really gorgeous needlepoint leather belt. It had leaves on it. It sold for $70. I get $56. I sold this J. Crew wide brim hat for $25. I get $20. I sold these airy like sweatpant shorts. They were new with tags, and they sold for $32. I get $25.60. Aerie like is hit or miss. Like I have other new with tags Aerie for sale right now, and no one cares. And then occasionally there's like a certain thing that sells really well. So I never know if I should pick it up or not, honestly. Then I sold this Delmira bra. This actually I think went to the UK, if I'm not mistaken. It sold for $10 on Vinted. I sold this Cabana Life reversible tankini top. Sold for $20. I get $16. I sold a Chico's orange statement necklace on Vinted for $9. I sold this Maxine of Hollywood colorful tankini top for $25. I get $20. This Invasion khaki hat, I was almost ready to like throw this out. It sold for $3.60 on Vinted. I was just happy it went somewhere. This Wicked zip up hoodie sweatshirt sold for $34. I get $27.20. And lastly, these Havaianas Mickey sandals sold for $10 on Vinted. So all of the Vinted sales are newer because I've only been on Vinted since I think endish of April, early May. So all of those sales from Vinted have been in the last couple months, and stuff sells fairly well there, just not for a lot of money. So I'm still taking it as a win, because we've got 34 items sold now out of 92. We're a third of the way there, guys. So anyway, but to say, so with that being said, I had $101.19 at the beginning of all this. I made $172.80 the first 2 months. With 9 items, which brought me to a $71.61 profit at the end of those 2 months. This is now 5 months later, and I sold another $441.02. And that brings my total profit for this road trip haul up to $512.63. So I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, there's still stuff to be sold. Some stuff I may end up redonating. It just depends. I know some of the stuff has been listed like within the last month. So yeah. So I'm pretty happy with that. What do you guys think? Definitely leave your comments below about what you think about that. If it was worth it, all that kind of stuff. Obviously I've sold other things in the meantime as well, but that was specifically from this road trip. Anyway, I appreciate you watching. Definitely subscribe to my channel if you enjoy this type of content. And we'll see. Maybe we'll do another update like in 20 years. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Give this a thumbs up because this took some work. So thumbs up for that. And as always, remember to help control the pet population and have your pet spayed or neutered. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.